हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू क्विक लर्न वेबसाइट। मैंने क्विक लर्न में रिसेंटली एक वेबसाइट लॉन्च की है। ये है www.quick-learn.in। इस वेबसाइट में मैंने जितने भी YouTube में वीडियो डाले हैं उनके सबके नोट्स आपको यहाँ मिल जाएंगे। तो यहाँ पे आप क्विक लर्न के ब्लॉग वाले सेक्शन में जाइए। तो ये ब्लॉग सेक्शन में आप जैसे ही जाओगे, क्लिक करोगे तो ये सारे ब्लॉग यानी सारे नोट्स आपके पास ओपन हो जाएंगे। जो भी अभी मैंने डाले हैं उनकी कैटेगरी यहाँ दी है। आप सर्च बॉक्स से सर्च भी कर सकते हो। और मान लीजिए हमें 8051 माइक्रो कंट्रोलर का इंट्रोडक्शन देखना है तो यहाँ से जब हम कंटिन्यू रीडिंग में जाएंगे तो हमको यूट्यूब के वीडियोस भी मिल जाएंगे, इंग्लिश और हिंदी दोनों। और उसके साथ साथ जितना भी मटेरियल मैंने यूट्यूब वीडियो में बताया है वो सारी चीजें आपको यहाँ पे नोट्स के फॉर्म में मिलेंगी। तो स्टे कंटिन्यू एंड कीप शेयरिंग माय वीडियो। और इस वेबसाइट को अपने फ्रेंड्स के साथ जरूर शेयर करिएगा क्योंकि आपको और आपके दोस्तों को इससे बहुत हेल्प। हेलो फ्रेंड्स, वेलकम टू क्विक लर्न ट्यूटोरियल सीरीज। In this video, I will explain you Schottky diode in detail. Here I discuss the structure of Schottky diode, working of Schottky diode, its characteristic, applications, advantages and disadvantages. So this is the complete video of Schottky diode. This is lecture number 14 of Basic Electronic series. So let's start with the topic. First I discuss what is Schottky diode. Schottky diode is basically a metal semiconductor diode with a low forward voltage drop and very fast switching speed. Whereas ordinary PN junction diode or normal PN junction diode is a pure semiconductor diode having high forward voltage drop and low switching speed. So here I write the Schottky diode is another type of diode having advantage that the Schottky diode has low forward on state voltage drop which varies from 0.15 volt to 0.3 volt than that of conventional silicon PN junction diode. So the forward voltage drop of silicon PN junction diode is varies from 0.6 volt to 0.7 volt. So the two major advantage of Schottky diode, it has high switching speed and low forward voltage drop. That is why Schottky diode is basically used in high switching applications or radio frequency applications. And now Schottky diode is also known as Schottky barrier diode, surface barrier diode, majority carrier device, hot electron diode or hot carrier diode. But the most popular name of Schottky diode is Schottky barrier diode and hot carrier diode. Now I discuss the difference between the normal PN junction diode and Schottky diode. Both diode having two layer, two terminal and one junction. So what is the difference between both of them? So first I discuss the PN junction diode. PN junction diode, as I have already told, here we see in the layer structure, PN junction diode is a pure semiconductor diode. Here we use two type of semiconductor material, one p-type semiconductor material, another is n-type semiconductor material, and when we join p-type semiconductor with n-type semiconductor material, a junction is formed that is called PN junction. And it has two terminal, anode and cathode. Anode is connected from p-type semiconductor material and cathode is connected from n-type semiconductor material. So this is called normal PN junction diode. The normal PN junction diode is basically a bipolar device. Why it is called bipolar device? Because it having two type of semiconductor, p-type semiconductor having majority carrier holes and n-type semiconductor having majority carrier electron. So when we join p or n-type semiconductor in PN junction diode, the current flow due to the movement of majority carrier holes and electron both. That is why it is called bipolar device. Again I will repeat, PN junction is a bipolar device because it having p-type semiconductor material and n-type semiconductor material. P-type semiconductor having majority carrier holes, N-type semiconductor having majority carrier electron. So when we join P or N-type, a PN junction diode is made, and so in PN junction diode, current flow due to the movement of electron and hole both. That is why it is called bipolar device. Now here I write, in a normal PN junction diode, a P-type semiconductor and a N-type semiconductor are used to form the PN junction. Or when PN junction is formed, a depletion region is grow across the junction and no current flow across the device. If we want to conduct the device, or if we want to make current flow through the device, a forward voltage is applied across the device. That voltage is called forward voltage, and the forward voltage drop across the PN junction diode is varies from 0.6 to 0.7 volt, which is larger than the Schottky diode. Now I will discuss Schottky diode. Schottky diode, as I have already told, is a metal semiconductor diode. Here we use one metal layer and one N-type semiconductor layer. When we join metal or N-type semiconductor layer, a junction is formed that is called MS junction, metal semiconductor junction. Now it also having two terminal, anode is connected from metal layer, cathode is connected from N-type semiconductor layer. So this is called Schottky diode. Schottky diode is basically a unipolar device. Why it is called unipolar device? Because we know that metal having large number of electron, or we can say that metal is a sea of electron, whereas N-type semiconductor also having majority carrier electron. So both side, metal and N-type semiconductor having large number of electron. So in Schottky barrier diode, the current flow due to the movement of majority carrier electron. That is why it is called unipolar device, whereas PN junction is a bipolar device. So these are the basic difference between PN junction and Schottky barrier diode. Now when we join metal or N-type layer, MS junction is formed and a small depletion region is formed near the junction, because both having majority carrier electron. So this small depletion region will break down easily with the help of a small forward voltage drop. So the forward on stage voltage drop of Schottky barrier diode is small as compared to PN junction diode. So there are two advantages of Schottky barrier diode. It has low forward on state voltage drop, and it has high switching speed as compared to PN junction diode. So here I write, in Schottky diode, metal such as aluminum or platinum replace the P-type semiconductor. In Schottky barrier diode, here we use metal such as aluminum or platinum. And the Schottky diode is named after German physician Walter H. Schottky. So this is the main difference between PN junction or Schottky diode. Now Schottky diode are widely used in radio frequency applications. Schottky diode are used in logic gates where high switching device is required, just like TTL logic gate or CMOS logic gate. Here we use Schottky barrier diode. Or anywhere where high switching speed diode we required, we use Schottky diode. Now next is the Schottky diode layer structure, symbol and real picture. So first I discuss the layer structure. As I have already discussed the layer structure of Schottky diode, it having two layer, one metal layer and N-type layer. When we join metal and N-type layer, a junction is formed that is called MS junction, and a small depletion region, a very thin depletion region is formed near the junction, because both having majority carrier electron, and the device having two terminal, anode and cathode. Anode is connected from metal layer and cathode is connected from N-type semiconductor layer. So this is the layer structure of Schottky diode. Next is the circuit symbol of Schottky diode. Circuit symbol of Schottky diode is just similar to PN junction diode, only difference in the vertical line here. In Schottky diode, vertical line is just like the shape S. Next is the real picture of Schottky diode. The Schottky diode is just similar to the ordinary PN junction diode. So the real Schottky diode is also just similar to ordinary PN junction diode. This silver strip show the vertical line, or it indicate this is the cathode terminal of the device, and opposite side this is anode terminal of the device. So these are the layer structure, symbol and real picture of diode. Now the construction of Schottky diode. As I have already told, Schottky diode is basically a metal semiconductor diode. So here we take a portion of metal. For metal here we use aluminum or platinum. These two metal are good conductor of electricity. And a N-type silicon substrate. So we take a large N-type silicon substrate and a metal. When we join metal and N-type silicon substrate, a junction is formed that is called MS junction. And the reason where metal layer is absent, here we deposit SiO2 layer, that is also called SiO2 screen. Now from the metal side, here we connect anode terminal, and from the N-type silicon substrate, here we connect cathode terminal. Now when MS junction is formed, a depletion region is grow across the junction, and the width of the depletion region is totally depend upon the doping concentration of N-type semiconductor material. If N-type semiconductor material is lightly doped, so we know that in lightly doped semiconductor, the width of depletion region is grow faster as compared to heavily doped substrate. So if we use lightly doped N-type semiconductor material, the width of depletion region is larger. And if the width of depletion region is larger across the junction, the potential barrier across the junction is also large. So to turn on the device, we required a large forward voltage in case of lightly doped N-type silicon substrate. So the switching speed of the device gets slow and the on state forward voltage drop is high. So if we want high switching speed diode or low forward voltage drop diode, here we use heavily doped N-type silicon substrate. When we join heavily doped silicon substrate with metal, a small depletion region is formed near the junction and a small potential barrier is grow across the junction. So reduce this potential barrier, we required a small forward voltage across the diode. And the switching speed of this diode is, so the switching speed of this diode is high and it having low forward on state voltage drop. So this is the whole construction of Schottky diode. It means the switching speed and the forward voltage drop is depend upon the doping concentration of N-type silicon substrate. Now the working of Schottky diode. Schottky diode always work in two regions, forward bias region or reverse bias region. But before I discuss the forward or reverse bias Schottky diode, first we know about what happens when Schottky diode is unbiased. Unbiased means when we not apply any external DC voltage across the Schottky diode. The device is said to be unbiased Schottky diode. So in this case, metal is connected with N-type semiconductor material. When metal is connected with N-type semiconductor material, a junction is formed that is called MS junction and a depletion region is formed near the junction. This depletion region stop the flow of current across the device and no current flow across the device. But how this depletion region get formed? Because metal also having large number of electron and N-type also having large number of electron. So in this case, when we join metal or N-type semiconductor material, the electron of N-type semiconductor material try to move into the metal layer. So the neutral atom that lost electron and move into the metal that form positive immobile ions, and the neutral atom that accept or gain extra electron that become negative immobile ion. So in this way, positive immobile ion collect near the N side junction and negative immobile ion collect near the metal side junction. And this positive or negative immobile ion form a depletion region, and this depletion region having a potential barrier. So that barrier is called Schottky barrier. This barrier, this potential barrier, not allow the further movement of a free electron from N side to metal side. Result, there is no current flow across the device. So what is Schottky barrier? So as I have already told, when depletion region is formed near the junction, it will create a potential barrier across the junction. That potential barrier is called Schottky barrier. This barrier not allow the further movement of charge carrier and no current flow across the device. If we want to make device contact, or if we want to make current flow through the device, a small forward voltage apply across the device. The magnitude of that voltage is greater than the built-in voltage or the potential barrier across the junction. When we apply this type of voltage, this depletion region get destroyed and current flow across the device. So that barrier is called Schottky barrier. Now important characteristic of Schottky barrier diode is Schottky barrier height. What do you mean by Schottky barrier height? Here we see this is the Schottky diode. As I have already told many times, Schottky diode is a metal semiconductor diode. When we join metal with semiconductor, a junction is formed that is called MS junction. But there are two types of contact made between metal or semiconductor. First is ohmic contact and second is non-ohmic contact. So what do you mean by ohmic contact and what do you mean by non-ohmic contact? Ohmic contact means if we join metal with heavily doped N-type semiconductor material, that contact is called ohmic contact. And if we join metal with heavily doped N-type semiconductor material, a small depletion region form across the junction or grow across the junction. So a small potential barrier is developed across the junction, because we know that in lightly doped substrate the depletion region grow faster or larger as compared to heavily doped substrate. So here we use heavily doped N-type substrate, so depletion region is thin. So the potential barrier is also less. So this is called ohmic contact. So in ohmic contact, the barrier height, the Schottky barrier, the height is smaller. And this type of barrier is called non-rectifying barrier. Now in next case, if we take a metal and a lightly doped N-type substrate, we know that in case of lightly doped N-type substrate, depletion region grow faster or larger. So the potential barrier across the junction is also larger. So we can say that this is a non-ohmic contact between metal and N-type semiconductor. And in non-ohmic contact, barrier height will be larger. And this barrier is also called rectifying barrier. Here I explain the metal semiconductor junction can either be non-rectifying or rectifying. There are two types of metal semiconductor junction, rectifying or non-rectifying. The non-rectifying metal semiconductor junction is called ohmic contact. Non-rectifying is called ohmic contact. And rectifying metal semiconductor junction is called non-ohmic contact. In ohmic contact, metal is connected with heavily doped N-type substrate. So a small depletion region formed near the junction and a small potential barrier is developed across the junction. So the barrier height of ohmic contact is less or small. Next is non-ohmic contact. In non-ohmic contact, metal is connected with lightly doped N-type semiconductor material. Large depletion region grow across the junction and large potential barrier develop across the junction. So we can say that in rectifying barrier or non-ohmic contact, the barrier height will be larger. This is called rectifying barrier. So this is the important characteristic of Schottky barrier diode. Next is forward bias Schottky diode. In case of forward bias, metal is connected from positive terminal of battery or N-type semiconductor is connected from negative terminal of battery. When we apply this type of polarity, the device is subjected to forward bias. So in case of forward bias, due to this positive potential of battery, all the electron of metal will attract and move in this direction, and all the electron of n-type also repel from the negative terminal of battery and move in this direction. So all electron flow in this direction and current flow in the forward direction from anode to cathode, and device start conducting. By a large current flow from anode toward cathode, and the voltage at which this depletion region destroy, that is called knee voltage, threshold voltage, or forward on state voltage. So in case of Schottky diode, the small forward on state voltage is required to turn on the device, that is equals to 0.15 to 0.3 volts. Because in Schottky diode, both the material having large number of electron and the conductivity of electron is high as compared to holes, so we required small forward on state voltage to conduct the device. Now next is reverse bias Schottky diode. In case of reverse bias Schottky diode, metal is connected from the negative terminal of battery, n-type semiconductor is connected from the positive terminal of battery. When we apply this type of polarity, the device is subjected to reverse bias. In case of reverse bias, a large depletion region grow across the device and large potential barrier will develop and no current flow across the device. But a small reverse leakage current flow across the device due to the movement of thermally excited electron in the metal area. And in case of Schottky diode, by applying a small reverse bias voltage, a large reverse saturation current or reverse leakage current flow across the device. Now when we increase this applied reverse bias voltage, slowly this depletion region get weak and a point come where the depletion region get completely collapse or destroy. That voltage is called reverse breakdown voltage, or the voltage at which the depletion region get breakdown. That voltage is called reverse breakdown voltage. At this voltage, large reverse current flow across the device because all the electron move in this direction. So current flow in reverse direction and device is subjected to reverse bias. Now the VI characteristic of Schottky diode. In VI characteristic of Schottky diode, as I have already told, Schottky diode work in two regions, forward bias region or reverse bias region. So in case of forward bias region, here I discussed VI characteristic by comparing normal PN junction diode VI characteristic and Schottky barrier diode VI characteristic for your convenience or for easily understanding. So the red graph show the Schottky barrier diode characteristic curve and blue graph show the rectifier or normal PN junction diode graph. So as I have already told, when we apply a small forward bias voltage across the device, the Schottky barrier diode get turned on and large forward current flow across the device. So the on state voltage of the Schottky barrier diode is very small, 0.2 volt to 0.3 volt or 0.15 volt to 0.3 volt. Whereas the PN junction diode have large forward on state voltage drop, that is 0.6 volt to 0.7 volt. So we can say that the Schottky barrier diode having fast switching speed, it can fast turn on or turn off as compared to normal PN junction diode. So here I write the forward voltage drop of Schottky diode is very low, 0.2 to 0.3 volt as compared to normal PN junction diode whose forward voltage is 0.6 to 0.7 volt. And the turn on voltage of Schottky diode is also very less as compared to PN junction diode. So the switching speed of diode is high. Now the reverse bias characteristic of diode. Here we see in the reverse bias characteristic, when we apply a small reverse voltage across the Schottky diode, a large reverse saturation current flow across the device as compared to PN junction diode. Here we see this is clearly, here we see the difference between the reverse leakage current. When we apply small reverse bias voltage, a large reverse leakage current flow in Schottky barrier diode as compared to PN junction diode. So the Schottky diode, the large reverse saturation current occur at very low voltage as compared to silicon diode. So this is the reverse bias characteristic of Schottky barrier diode. Now the difference between Schottky diode and PN junction diode, number of difference I will discuss earlier. In Schottky barrier diode, free electron carry most of the electric current and hole carry negligible electric current. So Schottky diode is unipolar device. Whereas in PN junction diode, both electron and hole carry equal current. So PN junction diode is bipolar device. Next is the reverse breakdown voltage of Schottky diode is very small as compared to PN junction diode. Next, the Schottky diode, the depletion region is absent or negligible, whereas PN junction diode, the depletion region is present. Next is the turn-on voltage of Schottky diode is very low as compared to PN junction diode. That is why the switching speed of Schottky diode is large as compared to PN junction diode. In Schottky diode, electrons are the majority carrier in both the metal or semiconductor. That is why it is a unipolar device. In PN junction diode, electrons are the majority carrier in N-type region and hole are the majority carrier in P-type region. That is why it is a bipolar device. So these are the basic difference between Schottky barrier diode and PN junction diode. Now the advantage of Schottky diode. First advantage is Schottky diode having low junction capacitance. We know that capacitance is the ability to store an electric charge, and we know that the depletion region across the Schottky diode is very thin or negligible. So the stored charge across the junction is also negligible. That is why Schottky diode having low junction capacitance. Whereas the PN junction having large depletion region. So it has an ability to store large charge carrier across the device. So the capacitance of PN junction diode is high as compared to Schottky diode. Next is fast reverse recovery time. What do you mean by reverse recovery time? The time taken by a diode to switch from on state to off state is called reverse recovery time. So Schottky diode is switch very fast from on state to off state or off state to on state. That is why it is switching speed is also high and it has fast reverse recovery time. Next is current density. The current density of Schottky diode is high because in Schottky diode the width of the depletion region is very narrow or negligible. So when we apply small forward bias voltage, a large current produces across the device. So we can say that Schottky diode having high current density. Next is Schottky diode having low forward voltage drop or low turn-on voltage. As I have already told, the Schottky diode having a small depletion region, negligible depletion region. So we required a small forward voltage to turn on the device. So the turn-on voltage of Schottky diode is around 0.15 to 0.3 volt. Whereas the turn-on voltage of PN junction diode is 0.6 to 0.7 volt. Next is high efficiency. Schottky diode having high efficiency as compared to PN junction diode. Next is Schottky diode operate at high frequency. Because Schottky diode having high switching speed, so it is operate in high frequencies. Next is Schottky diode produce less unwanted noise than PN junction diode. This is the important advantage of Schottky diode. Schottky diode produce less unwanted noise as compared to PN junction diode. So these are the advantages of Schottky barrier diode. Next is disadvantage of Schottky diode. Only one disadvantage in Schottky diode, that is large reverse saturation current. The Schottky diode reverse saturation current is large. Here we see in the VI characteristic when we apply small forward. Here we see in the VI characteristic, when we apply small reverse bias voltage, a large reverse saturation current flow across the device as compared to normal PN junction diode. So this is the disadvantage of Schottky diode. Next is the application of Schottky diode. Schottky diode having so many application. Schottky diode are used as a general purpose rectifier. Schottky diode switching speed is high. So in fast switching speed application we use Schottky diode. Schottky diode are also used in radio frequency application. It is widely used in power supply. It is also used in signal detection. Or Schottky diode are widely used in logic gate. When we design TTL or CMOS logic circuit, we use Schottky barrier diode because the speed of Schottky diode is high as compared to normal PN junction diode. So these are the applications of Schottky diode. So hope you like the video. For more interesting video, please like, subscribe and share my channel. For notes, please visit my website. The link of the website I will give in my description box. That is www.quick-learn.in. Keep watching and keep sharing my videos. Bye-bye.